Hello and welcome to today's health lesson. So first of all, guys, can we all turn to wave and say a big hello to our friends on camera? Hello. Hello. And we'll begin by doing our meditation sequence. So I will sit down, take 2 fingers, find our heart center, left hand on our lap, and close our eyes. When you're ready, guys, you can open your eyes and come back to the room. Very good. And next we'll do our stretching sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. And we'll begin by stretching up high to the sky. And then let's go back down low, touch our toes. Now back up high. And this time, can we go tippy-toe high? And when we're there, let's have a wave. And then back down to our toes. Stand up straight. Now, rotate left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Right. Excellent, guys. Let's have a shake. Kick it out, arms and legs. Arms and legs. Okay, stand up straight. Jogging on the spot. Stop. Jogging on the spot. Stop. Stop. Hip. Whoop. Whoop. Jogging on the spot. And quickly, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. And to finish, we will do 3 claps. 1, 2, 3. Excellent, guys. Have a seat. Who can tell me what this is a picture of? Any ideas? Home or house. But what would happen if suddenly you seen a fire at your home? What would you do? If your home was on fire, what would you do? Would you stay there? No, what would you do? You'd run away or get out. But what would happen if there was somebody in the house who got hurt by the fire? Maybe they got burnt or scalded. Would you run away from them or would you help them? You'd help them, yes. And how would you help them? Water. But what we would do, the way we would help somebody who is hurt is called first aid. Yes, if we have a friend or a family member and they are hurt with a burn or a cut, we will try to help them. We will take care of them. And that is called first aid. So let's write the words together, guys. First, how do we spell? F-I-R-S-T. First, and aid. A-I-D. First aid. Why is it called first? Why do you think we have the word first? Because you're the person who's there. You're the first person who can help your friend. And what does aid mean? Aid means help. So if you see your friend in an accident, you will give first aid because you are the first person who can help your friend. And does anybody ever see this sign anywhere? It's known as the Red Cross. Where will you see this kind of sign? Hospital. Excellent. Maybe at the doctor's or on the vehicles that take people to hospital. What are they called? Ambulance. You will see this type of sign on any type of vehicle or building that is connected with first aid. This is called the first aid sign. Okay, guys? So well done. Today's lesson is about first aid. And what we're going to do now is take a look at the PowerPoint presentation and a couple of videos too, so that we can learn about how to give first aid. This is very important because there might be some time when our friends need our help or our family members, and we need to know what to do. So let's all look carefully, guys. Turn our chairs to the TV screen. So what's our words again, guys? First aid. You can see here what's happened. Accident. This person's friend is not well. So what must we do? Help. And the way we help somebody who is sick or injured is called first aid. So let's take a look at first aid supplies. Yes. These are the things that should be in a first aid box. Maybe we have them here in our room. Bandage. Bandage. Thermometer. Accident book. Syringe. Scissors. Safety pin. Antiseptic cream. Antiseptic cream and plasters. These are all the equipment that are sometimes in the first aid supplies. And try to remember, because we have a worksheet activity soon. So now let's take a look at types of accidents. Scalds and burns. This is what happens if we play with fire or have hot food or hot drinks. If something is too hot and we touch it, it will scald or burn us. And the other type of injury, cut. Yes, this is when our skin is pierced and then blood will come out. That's how we get a cut. So let's take a look at scalds and burns. And burns. What's happened here? What's the problem in this picture? Never have a hot drink when you're with a baby. Because if the baby does anything, what will happen to the hot drink? It will go on the baby and burn it, which is dangerous. So we can remember how to treat burns by thinking of the word stop. Stop. How do we spell stop? S-T-O-P. So let's see. S is for strip. Strip. Take off the hot clothes and jewelry if we can. Next is T. Turn on cold tap. Never use ice with a scald or a burn. Never use ice, it's dangerous. Always use cold water. And how long should we use the cold water for on a burn or a scald? Up to 20 minutes. And the rest of the person, try to keep them warm. Give them a blanket or some clothes. Then what's the next letter, guys? O. O is for organize. Time to call the doctor, or if it's a really bad injury, an ambulance. And then finally, P. P is for protect. Yes, protect our friend or our family member until somebody comes to help them. Any questions? Okay, guys, that was excellent. Well done. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the videos and the PowerPoint presentation about how to take care of ourselves and our friends with first aid. Now, guys, can anybody remember some of the items that were in the first aid supplies? I'll give you a starter. We had bandages. So let me write bandages. There were 8 items. Can anybody remember any others? What do we use for cutting? Scissors. So that's 2. Let's see if we can remember all 8, because soon we have a worksheet activity. So we have bandages. Excellent. If we have a cut, what do we need to put on it? Plasters. So we've got 3 so far. Plasters. A-S-T-E-R-S. Plasters. Antiseptic cream. Excellent. A-N-T-I-S-E-P-T-I-C. Cream. C-R-E-A-M. So far, bandages, scissors, plasters, antiseptic cream, and something we can use for taking the temperature of our friend. Thermometer. Thermometer. M-O-M-E-T-E-R. Thermometer. Anything else, guys? Safety pin. If we have a bandage, what can we secure the bandage with? Safety pin. S-A-F-E-T-Y P-I-N. Safety pin. And sometimes when there's been an accident, especially at school, we have to record it. We write it in the accident book. A-C-C-I-D-E-N-T. And book, B-O-O-K. And the final thing that you won't tend to see in most first aid boxes, particularly at school, is a syringe. We would have to go to the doctors or to the hospital for our injection, but we'll put syringe anyway. S-Y-R-I-N-G-E. Okay, so we have our 8 items. All together, guys. Bandages, scissors, plasters, antiseptic cream, thermometer, safety pin, accident book, and syringe. Well done, guys, well remembered. Brings us up to our first worksheet activity of the lesson. Now, as you can see, we have a worksheet with lots of items on. Some of them are from the first aid supplies, but some aren't. What our students need to do, teachers, is circle the items that are on the first aid supplies and write their names underneath. Okay, guys? So what we'll need to do, teachers, is print out one worksheet for each of our students. And what's the first thing we must do? Write our names on top. Give our students around 10 minutes to circle all of the items and write their names too. So Nadia, that's for you. You're welcome. Bangpon, you're welcome. Dan, here's yours. Ned Pakbung. Preo, you're welcome. That's for you, Pat. Lak Gao. Chu, that's your one. So let's see. Bandages. Can we find bandages on the worksheet? There we go. Bandages. Bandages. This one, yes. So you can circle bandages. And first aid box too. We need the box. Bandages. Yes. Yes, excellent. Thermometer. Bangpon, we have thermometer we need for taking the temperature. Yes. Anything you think is in the first aid box? Yes. But remember to write the names of the items too. We can circle them or write the names of the items underneath too. For example, bandages. We have all of the items on our whiteboard here. What could that be? Gloves? We don't need gloves. So what's this? Thermometer. Nadia? Thermometer. What do we think this is? Is this the bandage or is this the bandage? Need to circle that one. Scissors. Tissue. Okay, if you want tissue in your first aid box. Plasters. Bandage. Safety pin. Scissors. That's cotton bud. That's not in it. We don't need to circle. Medicine. Tape. We don't need. How about this one? Yes. Safety pin and scissors. That's ice. That's an ice pack if we bump our head. It won't be in the first aid box because it needs to be cold. Tape. No gloves. We don't need gloves. Sorry? Not yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay, it's very good. Yes. However many you can find from the 8 we have listed on the board. Pills, paracetamol. Oh, pillow. Yeah, pillow is a good idea, but it's not in the first aid box. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the first worksheet activity where they had to identify what items would go into a basic first aid box. And we had our 8 items to choose from. So again, guys, bandage, scissors, plasters, antiseptic cream, thermometer, safety pin, accident book, syringe. So remember this vocabulary for the second worksheet activity. But before then, we need to do our stretch sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. And for this sequence, we'll have a game of teacher says, okay? So if teacher says, we can do it. If teacher doesn't say, don't do. So put your hands on your head. Touch your knees. Hands on shoulders. Teacher says, touch your ears. Teacher says, touch your nose. Touch your stomach. Teacher says, stand up straight. Turn around 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Turn back around. Teacher says, jog on the spot. Teacher says, stop. Jog on the spot. Teacher says, run quickly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Teacher says, stop. Teacher says, 5 star jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 star jumps. Teacher says, sit down. Excellent, guys. Well done. And a good workout. Now, it's time for our second worksheet activity of the lesson. And as you can see, for this one, our students will have to practice spelling and also locating the words in our crossword. So once again, teachers, print out one worksheet for all of the students in your class. Now, we already have the vocabulary on the whiteboard. So what our students need to do is look at each word and spell it correctly. And then, when they're finished spelling, see if they can find the words inside the crossword by circling them. But what's the first thing to do, guys? Write our names on top, yes. Give our students 10 to 15 minutes for this activity because there's 2 different activities on the worksheet. So, Chu, you can go first this time. Lakau, for you. Pat, for you. Now.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Pak Boong, you're welcome. Ned,
Thank you.
for you. Down,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Bang Pon,
Thank you.
and Nadia, for you. You're welcome. So the first word, guys, band. Band, space, G, space. What letters are we missing? A and E. So make sure, spell our word correctly, and then see if you can find it in the crossword. Or you can spell all the words first, and then do the crossword. So you see, band. So have a look. Bandage. What letters are missing from bandage? A. And what's the final letter of bandage? E. If you need any help, guys, let me know. But the vocabulary's on the board. And I'm not sure about the crosswords. I haven't done it yet, but we can look together. Okay, bandage. Can you find bandage? B-A. B-A. Ah, I found the very top line. If you look at the very top line, antiseptic cream. The very longest one is the top line. The top line of the crossword, antiseptic cream. Antiseptic cream, which is this one, the longest one we found. Antiseptic cream. Okay, so accident. How do we spell accident? We've got A, C, C, I, D. And then E is missing. Excellent, Ned. Well done. Syringe. N. Excellent. And then scissors. How do we spell scissors correctly? Antiseptic cream. Cream. C, R, like here. C, R, E, A, M. E, A, M. And you've got, so in the crossword, this one, antiseptic cream, is here, the top line. This one here, the longest one. It's two different words, antiseptic cream. And if you look on your crossword, I'm going to see here, antiseptic cream, the very top line. So S, E. E? Yes, E there. I have S already, so E. And then C, R, E, A. E, A, like here. Rail has found bandage. Excellent. So give it a tick so you remember. If you find it in the crossword, guys, give your words a tick. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the second worksheet activity where they could practice the spelling of the first aid supplies and find the words in the crossword. And our students all did a great job. So well done, guys. Very good. And that's the end of today's lesson. So we hope you've enjoyed it, found it interesting, and also learned something too. And remember, if any of our friends get burnt or cut, to look after them with first aid. And we'll see you again soon in the next lesson. So can we turn to wave and say goodbye, guys? Bye-bye. See you again next time.